A dense dark canopy of ringlets, frizzy, fluffy, and free. It stands out in more ways than one. Afro hair, the most common hair type associated with people of African descent, is sometimes referred to as kinky, woolly, or natural hair. It is often made up of strands of very curly hair, some curls tiny enough to be smaller than a pin spring. So I'm sure some have wondered, what makes it so different? Whether you have that hair type yourself, know someone who does, or are just curious. Well, first off, I've already said it is the curliest hair type in the world. It is commonly described by the hair chart created by Oprah Winfrey's stylist Andre Walker. While many take issue with the validity, accuracy, and widespread use of his hair typing system, I'll refer to it here because it is the most known and widely accepted. So, problems with it aside, the curliest is called 4C. This one often is so dense with curls that it stands away from the head, growing towards the sun like a tree forming a glorious round crown. It often needs to acquire a lot of length for gravity to start taking its toll on it. Using Walker's Afro numerical chart, Afro hair is considered type 3C to 4C hair, with a few people including 3B as well. The kinkier types often prefer to refer to their curls as coils. So what is behind the formation of these glorious curls? Many factors are at play. One is the shape of the hair follicles. The rounder the follicle is, the straighter the hair tends to be. Afro follicles are less round and more elliptical in shape. The more elliptical, the curlier, thereby producing individual hairs flatter than other hair types. My guess would be that the texture of Afro hair might just be a function of this. As you can imagine the difference in the feeling of running your finger along the side of a rope versus a ribbon. The presence of an edge gives it a different feeling, even if they both are made of the exact same material. The many sulfur-to-sulfur bonds of the strands help to support strand curvature, although generally not thought to cause it. The sulfur-to-sulfur bonds, also called disulfide bonds, consist of two linked sulfur atoms that are important for the structure of the proteins in the strands. Every kink and curl on each hair strand is a potential spot for breakage. It tends to have fewer layers of cuticles, leading it to be yet more susceptible to breakage. Because black or Afro hair tends to form packed, tightly curled clumps, combing and general maintenance is more likely to lead to breakage than with other hair types. The curls make it extremely difficult for sebum to travel down the hair strand, some of which are pointing upwards to boot. So kinky hair seldom gets oily in the way others do. Instead, oils have to be added to it consciously. All this despite the fact that Afro-descendants produce more sebum than others on average. So while other straight hair types require frequent washing to control greasiness, Afro hair havers, on the contrary, need to apply greases and butters to their hair to add luster and shine. This, along with the need for more rigorous detangling before, during, and/or after washing, leaves Afro hair benefiting more from less frequent washing than other hair types. In conclusion, all human hair is made up fundamentally of the exact same components. Slight variances in the concentrations of these building blocks, as well as the structure of the strand, result in hair that not only looks different, but also requires different hair care methods. Please comment down below if you'd like me to cover more on other areas where ethnicities differ on the basis of hair. This covers the basics, but there are even more ways in which ethnicities differ in hair type. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the whole 9 yards, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!